you said at the beginning that Kusama wasn't really considered to, from the original vision, it wasn't to be considered kind of in what it's turned into. Do you think that might in the end hurt Polkadot, in that if people kind of think that way, that I might as well just be on Kusama, it's going to have all the newer features, that there'll be a lot of projects that we thought might have a parachain on Polkadot who just decided to just be on Kusama and stay there?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, we don't know yet because it's, we don't have the market yet. Parachains on Polkadot will most likely cost more money than Kusama, so it might be more of like a luxury item or status symbol. It could be the opposite. If there's low demand, parachains could be cheaper on Polkadot than in Kusama, which would be actually good. So I think the market will find, because it's an auction-based mechanism, right, for the parachains, the market will find the right shelling point. It will find the right the correct way to allocate between the two different networks without without any kind of people being too worried, I think, about it. That being said, if you're trying to do new and innovative things, I think Kusama is probably a better choice to get a parachain slot on. But for higher value applications where you want maybe more security, Polkadot is supposed to, in theory, be much more high value. And the market cap is much higher, right, too. So, and you have much more money staked with the validators than on Kusama. So, so yeah, these different factors, I think. So if you want to create like a really, really, high value application, Polkadot might be a better choice than Kusama. For us, we are kind of trying to explore how would we do both, and could you split like the types of transactions that each would process, and how would you guarantee digital scarcity, different things like that. So it's not a trivial thing to design, and we'll probably do it in stages. So the first stage will be, I think it makes sense to get Kusama parachain as soon as possible. And so what that means is, first we need a bridge as soon as possible and get some Kusama, some KSM in our token bonding curve reserves. And then we would, join the auctions and win a parachain slot, and then set that up as soon as possible. I don't want to speculate on the time. We are a decentralized project, so in theory it doesn't have to be. I say we kind of. Not in like me personally, but the ecosystem, the SORA ecosystem as a whole.
Right.
Yeah. So I think I'm hoping that more teams will step forward and offer to do development work in exchange for Zora tokens and maybe some VAL tokens, PSWAP tokens. So we recently, as part of that goal, we announced RFP process where anyone can propose a new request for proposals. So if you have a new feature idea, you can write an RFP, put it out there, and then different teams can make a proposal that I'm going to develop this, let's say for $1 million in 6 months, and all this stuff. And then we'll have on-chain voting to vote between the different proposals, and the winning proposal would actually be committing to develop the software. And then before the software can be deployed, you actually have to vote to do a runtime upgrade. And then as part of the runtime upgrade process, the team would get paid, the allocated tokens. And this could come from SORA Parliament Treasury, or it could just be newly minted tokens. There's really no limit because of the flexibility that you get working with Substrate.